if there's something they're interested in trying or doing, to just go for it, try it out. The worst that's going to happen is you hit a roadblock and you have to iterate, and or that was market testing, and now you can revise and come up with a better idea.
Feel the fear and do it anyway, right? Like, you are leading in this moment, you are also feeling fear, you're also going through things, but you also have a team and you have people depending on you, and just by very right, you are seen, you are in a spotlight. So you still have to act accordingly. You still have to kind of, bat away some of your worries, your fears, and just go for it. And you might fail. You will fail. Failure is part of it. But the key is to learn from that failure and just keep going.
Anyone can be an entrepreneur. And I think that there's a certain attitude that people need, but I don't necessarily believe that attitude is built in. I think that attitude can arise based on certain circumstances and certain situations. So people need to want something. Now, that doesn't have to be money. They have to want. Then I think just that grit and that hustle, which in kind of words we might understand more, is really just that pure resilience and the ability to not give up. Yes, maybe laugh through it, as you're saying, and whatever else, but just get up and go again.
As much as finding a need now, it's finding a movement. So if you can find a movement, then you can build a community. And a movement in its broader sense, it's a direction of travel. And with movements, you can then very easily build community, because it's very hard now to build a community around a product that doesn't have any meaning or purpose in our lives.
Never ask for validation about your idea. Because I think if anyone's got a business idea, if you've got a panel made up of Richard Branson, Elon Musk, Mark Zuckerberg, you name it, they're all sitting there, they still won't be able to tell you whether or not your idea is good enough, because all it is just an idea. So, what I really believe is the idea should be almost like a starting gun in a race. You get the idea, and you've got to get down and try to make it happen. And as you make it happen, you then figure out whether or not it's a great idea. So the one thing people should never do is that sort of navel gazing of, I think I've got a great idea. Let me go and speak to someone amazing. Everyone's looking for a mentor now. Let me go and speak to literally, kind of Elon Musk, and he can tell me if the idea is good. No one knows. It's your idea, and you've got, it's all about the execution of the idea, and you've got to make it happen. So keep it to yourself, because otherwise you're going to having to defend your idea the whole time to people. And my God, I think when you've got a new idea, the world is there to sort of pop your balloon. I mean, literally throw your idea down in flames.
You've got to put back in what you take out. You have to feed your emotional side with your friend connections. You have to feed your body. You have to look after your body, your sleep, and you have to have some fun. And I forget. I remember when I first started my business, I actually didn't take holidays. I was stupid. And actually, over time, I learned when you take holidays, you'll be day 3 wandering along and you'll think, hey, I've got this idea. Or you could just come back at the end and you say, I'm really invigorated to take this idea that I could have discounted forward. And I think that coming out of this, I just think we need to find some times to sort of almost recharge properly.
I like to have a challenge, and I like to push myself wherever possible. So yeah, I think it's a very individual thing. I think entrepreneurship is suited to some people, and other people it just kind of makes them run for the hills. The idea of giving up this kind of comfortable sort of safety blanket, as I said.
I didn't necessarily have an entrepreneurial spirit, as you know, or really a role model for that. So yeah, having you a few years ago, when I was in London and we worked together a little bit, you helped me say it's okay to have big goals, and you have to write down what you need to accomplish to get there. And that was something that was really scary for me, but so important.
Clarity creates calm. You're a lover of language, and language is D, and we talk about communication. Clarity creates calm, whether it's clarity for yourself, clarity for your team, clarity with your partner, clarity with your family. Just clarity creates calm. So whenever possible, don't be afraid to ask for clarity. Don't be afraid to provide clarity. Don't be afraid to be direct with what you're looking for, what you expect from other people.
Good, better, best. Never let it rest. Before the good is better, and the better is best. And guided me in life when I don't feel sometimes that I'm good. I know that I can get better, and I know that I don't stop until I'm the best. And so that has given me that internal drive to keep going even in the worst of times.